I have kids by 5 women, right? I take responsibility for laying down with them, making babies with them and all that. I take full responsibility. You know what I'm saying? But 3 of them, I regret even knowing. Paid millions and millions and millions of dollars in child support. You dig what I'm saying? And still don't see my kids. At 42, my kids in high school and in college. But peep this out. I'm saying this to say, find one woman, love her, have kids with her, and build your family. Because having kids by multiple women can destroy your life. I've been having 3 out of my 5 trying to destroy my life since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I pay millions in child support and still don't see my kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you this to tell you to be smarter, bro. Don't make the same mistakes I made. Find you one woman, love her, and have kids by her. Because having kids by multiple women can destroy your life, bro. Because a bitter baby mama ruins black men just as much as the police or just as much as anybody, okay? They won't say that. And, of course, women won't say that because it's majority of them. But, fellas, we got to be smarter, okay? We got to be smarter. I don't have problems with my kids' mothers unless they done ran out of money. And it's just facts, bro. It's just facts. But be smarter. Make a better decision. Don't be running around willy-nilly like I was doing and all that. And, you know, try to find your relationship and stay in that one, bro, because I'm telling you, you have a life of pain and misery and unnecessary stress, and it ain't nothing you doing. It's the bitterness of another person, okay? So continue to love your kids and do whatever. Even if you do have kids, love them just as you were in a great relationship with their mom. But if you don't have kids, bro, take your time. Find you one woman, settle down and have kids and do it the right way. Because I'm telling you, the quickest way and the fastest way for a demise of a black man, especially a successful black man, is a bitter black woman. Truth hurts. You know what I'm saying? Brothers that's out here that ain't getting in trouble.
You think darkness is your ally. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was almost a man. By then, it was nothing but blinding. Power to the people, we back do maintenance. Yeah, I'm a rock like crack when it came in. And you gonna love it. Hello, everyone. Yes. Did you miss me? I'm back. Being as safe as possible. I don't want to catch anything. You know, you see it. It's getting wild out here, man. Woo! Yeah. There's that pretty face. You like it, you love it. Scully Tone is in the building. I'm looking crazy. Put that over there. Yes. I haven't had a drink in 2 weeks. Yes. But we got to talk about it. It's been a long time. I've been away for a while. Stephen A. Jackson brought me back. It was a lot of other things that could have brought me back. We're going through a tough time in the United States, in the world. Why did I say in the world? Who would have thought that a virus from China would have spread so far, so fast, that we're living in quarantine? This is wild. Wild times. There's a lot of stuff that we just can't do. We've changed our lives. I'm working from home. I would have never thought. Like, the funny thing about that is I wanted to work from home for so long in my life. And now that I'm finally working from home, I hate it because of the fact of the situation that we're in, the reason why, you know, that's what makes me upset about it. Took some notes today, so I will be looking down to look at my notes, just to make sure that I stay on track of some of the things I want to talk about. I mean, mainly we're talking about Stephen A. Jackson today. Stephen A. Jackson. I call him Stephen A. I call him Stephen A. Stack 5, baby. Stephen Jackson. Stack 5. Went on a crazy rant. I say it's crazy just because of, I agree with a lot of what he was saying. And then he just kind of went the wrong route, to say the least, of, from everything that he was talking about. So yeah, wild times. But before I get into it, yeah, man, we are in the quarantine. We're quarantined right now, man. COVID-19, coronavirus. Now, I'm not going to do a show on that. I'm not going to talk about it too in depth because I can't just say I don't know everything about it, but we don't know everything about it. There's still developing things out there about COVID-19. But what I can talk about is these idiots that are out here. I can talk about that for a quick second. You got white people running around coughing on shit, licking shit. The FBI came across a manifestation of the white supremacists that wanted to spread the virus through non-white people and police officers. Yeah, there was a story that was about that. I'll put that in the comments, or in the link in the description. But yeah, it was a story about that where the FBI came across some individuals who were talking about pushing this agenda to spread the virus everywhere. And the thing about that is, and like spreading the virus to like non-white people and to police officers or just any type of authority. But it's because, well, I'll talk about that one day. But white supremacy they have an agenda of preserving the white people and multiplying and pushing themselves forward. But I didn't want to get that deep on this shit today, so I won't talk about that. But not only did you have white people fooling, you had black people hanging out at Rouge Park. My Detroit people, you know. Yeah, it was photos that surfaced. Niggas was fooling. Hanging out at Rouge Park. Straight clowning. A lot of niggas have not sat in the house like they were supposed to. I won't even lie. At one point in time, I was like, I'm not worried about the coronavirus. I'm not thinking about it. It was nothing it was like, whatever. This shit'll pass. That shit is only gonna stay in China. And I can admit I was wrong. Very wrong. Big wrong. And I've taken every precaution since. I thank God for the health that I have, that I haven't gotten sick or anything, because everybody's body has reacted to it differently. So, there's no telling what it could have been. So I'm glad. But when you see niggas out here running around, fighting, meeting up to fight, not not practicing social distancing. It's saddening. You know what I mean? It's very saddening. But anyway, I don't want to stick on that for too long. I got to talk about the Stephen A. I mean, I keep calling him Stephen A. You know why I keep calling him Stephen A? Because I think about Stephen A. And I think about how this would have been like some old Stephen A. type shit to say. I wouldn't expect Steven Jackson, Stack 5, to talk so reckless. In the video, my man Steven, he talked about. All right, let's start off first by saying this guy is someone who probably shouldn't be the spokesmodel for what man should do when it comes to fathering children. Yeah, some people say, you know, hey, he's had his mistakes and blah 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 blah. That's all blah blah blah. I always say, when I want to take advice from someone, please tell me, give me the advice of someone who avoided the mess. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear from a nigga who fucked up. Show me the one who didn't fuck up. Have him talk to me. How did you not fuck up? You know? But Steven Jackson. Let's break this video down, man. 5 kids. 5 different women. He's wilding. But, you know what the first thing he does? He takes responsibility for it. I applaud that man for that. Matter of fact, let me say that Steven Jackson is my guy. I fucks with him heavy. I do. I like that guy. However, I had a problem with part of what he said. We'll get to that, but let's go. So he took responsibility. And then he said, 3 of those women he don't fuck with. They don't fuck with him. Not his words exactly, but I'm giving to you what he said. 3 of them he don't fuck with, and they don't fuck with him. I mean, when it comes to baby mamas, I mean, that's the odds you're working with. You've put yourself in the situation to have bad odds. The less would be better. If you said you had 2 baby mamas and one didn't mess with you, look at you. You're batting 50%. You'd be all right. You're at 40% right now because you have 5. 5 baby mamas. Let's continue. He talked about how he paid millions of dollars and millions and millions and millions of dollars in child support. As a successful guy, he had the money to do so. Makes sense. But he said that out of all those millions he spent, he don't even see his children. Some are in college now, some in high school, whatever. Meaning that some are adults. So when we talk about that, he got children he hasn't seen. He didn't take any responsibility on that part. As a person who is a millionaire, there's a court system. Being a millionaire, you can pay for a better lawyer than she can. Am I wrong? Am I wrong and you not? So if you really want to see those children, I can't say that she's stopping you. It don't, I mean, I could be, I mean, you know, there is situations where there are bitter baby mamas, as he was, you know, said. that they can manipulate their children into thinking that he's in the wrong, where they can make them hate him. That happens. But where's the responsibility on saying, hey, you know what? I could have had men in my life a long time ago away from her. Let's continue. He talked about how men should find one woman because you don't want to have multiple kids by multiple women. He's not lying. Idiotic. And he went to Don't Make the Mistakes I Made. And you know what I mean? He's an NBA player. Slinging wood to all the women he can. Because it's all the pussy in the world is being thrown to him. I'm not mad at him. Because I can't say that if I was in a position he was in, I wouldn't have been wilding out. Can't say that I wouldn't have been. I can say that my mindset would have been. I mean, it comes from being raised a certain way, I would say. We're like, all right. Even I'm a wild out. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that at the end of the day, I can see my children, I can talk to them. Now, Stephen A. has also, I keep calling him Stephen A. It's this. It's been a while since I've had this. But yeah. So, yeah, I mean, you know, he's a guy who's going through the court system. And a lot of guys have an issue with, I can't say I don't either. You know, you put someone through the court system, it's a trip. But, you know, coming from real nigga time and real nigga geographical, if that's a word. Nah, it's not. But locations, you say to yourself, like, man, look, we don't fuck with the cops or the court system. The nigga in you says that. The successful person in you doesn't. Steven Jackson is a successful man. NBA champion. Multiple businesses he owns. You know how to do the right thing, buddy. Right? Still fuck with you. But yeah, he said, don't make the mistakes I made. You know, I'm fucking with him. I'm there with him. I was like, everything he was saying, I was listening. I was there with him. Even though I'm breaking this shit down right now, it's only because of the last thing he said. But I was there with him. I was rocking with him. A bitter baby mama ruins black men just as much as the police. Nah, police is worse. But a bitter baby mama somewhere up there. Like, if this is the police, bitter baby mama is like, a bitter baby mama. It's like that, right? I'm rocking with him. He's saying some real shit. They don't call him unless they run out of money. Hey, man, he's a rich guy. Talking that cash. He said he don't want to run around willy-nilly. He's like, he's telling people don't run around willy-nilly. telling the young guys he's talking to them, you know, he's love of your kids. Boom, he's saying the right stuff. And then he says, the demise of a black man is a bitter black woman. Bitter black woman. Bitter woman. Bitter woman would have been fitting there. A bitter woman. Bitter baby mama again. Bitter black woman. That's what he said. He threw it all on black women. Now I didn't look up his baby mamas. Someone said he dates white women, or that's all he dates is non-black women now, or some shit like that. He's also deleted this whole tirade he went on. I think he realized somewhere he went wrong. It was probably that whole demise of a black man. The demise of a black man is a bitter black woman. And that's where my problem lied. You could have just said bitter woman. Because I'm not mad if a woman says bitter man. It's just that and third. But I just have this issue. I feel like that it only comes across like somehow we regurgitate white supremacy talking points at times where we say dumb shit like black this, black that, black this, black this. Oh, black man do this. Black women do this. Black this, black that, black. It's a big mistake that we seem to always do because we're just trained, I guess, in a way to say that. Like it's somehow we've been brainwashed to, I can't say we, some of us. Well, yeah, I mean, it's an awakening that people have when they decide to say, you know what, I won't allow the masses, the media, the government to tell me that this is what a certain group of people does. And I say that, then I'm just about to say black people does this. But I'm only saying it as truthfully because we're the ones being brainwashed to think a certain way. But somehow we always do be like, oh man, you know, black people do this or black people do that, when everybody does that. Don't put it on a certain race, put it on an individual. Nah, I mean, you know, there are some things that, you know, we can't stick to certain people, like, you know, potato salad having raisins. Yeah, it's white people, I mean, but they own it, you know? Shit, they own it. And we own our dumb shit. You know, sometimes when we do goofy shit, we own it. But I can't own you putting bitter baby mamas all on black women just being the ones being the whole demise of black man. That's crazy, Steve. I fuck with you, dog. But that's fucking crazy. This has been another Macon's Minute. I will be back later this week to talk my shit. This was long because, you know, shit, it's been a minute. Got my little COVID and talk about Steven Jackson. We're going to talk later. I'm be back this week. Get my fire. I gotta get back in. I was a little rusty, man. My left hook might not have connected everyone, but you know, the right was steady. The right was steady. You know. I'll be back. Yeah, man. Peace.